A Lusaka-based economist, Yusuf Dodia, has urged the Competition and Consumer Protection Commission-CCPC to work at increasing players in various sectors of the economy to eliminate monopolies that lead to price fixing. Mr. Dodia's comments comes on the backdrop of intensified calls from some stakeholders such as the Zambia Consumer Association ZACA, who are urging CCPC to extend probe of price-fixing cartels to other commodities such as sugar and cooking oil, following its probe into cement prices. Mr. Dodia says inasmuch as probing companies for price fixing is welcome, it is not sustainable because it is prone to happen when few companies monopolize a particular sector.
The value of investigations is that to find out whether the investors in a particular sector are so few that they can do price fixing. And if they do so, it is of course the role of government to punish, to put sanctions on these companies. But the long-term solution is to introduce more competition.
He says CCPC should work at increasing sector players to ensure that there is more competition that would make price fixing impossible. Mr. Dodia adds that investigating companies and in turn determining prices of their commodities is tantamount to price control, which is against the free market economy.
Because if we have a situation where the regulatory authorities start to control what businesses do, then we are going back to the government-controlled economy. We are no longer talking about a free market economy. We are no longer talking about a liberalized economy. And that is going to actually bring our economy backwards. So what we need to do is recognize that the role of the regulator is to provide intelligence, market intelligence, business intelligence as to what is happening in that business, that market, and then the government should take the necessary steps to dilute those players that are exploiting the opportunities at the expense of the Zambian people. Now, you cannot stop a business from making good profit. That's what they are there for. But what you can do is introduce competition, so that it's the competition which regulates the amount of profits that any business can make, because they have to compete with another competitor. And I think that is the mechanism that balances the equation between investor and the well-being of the consumer and the goals of what government is trying to achieve as we try to grow our economy.
Last month, CCPC Board of Commissioners fined some cement companies for anti-competitive behavior. Reporting for Muvi TV News, I'm Afias Kaptula in Lusaka.